I am the greatest manager of all time. Well, I don't know about you, Fuji, but I think I am. I manage Hulk Hogan. I manage Yokozuna. I am the greatest manager of all time. Say, why are you even here in the first place? Entertainment, Vince. Entertainment. Hola, amigos. It's Will here from Will's Custom Figures, coming at you today with a big bad breakdown of the one, the only, the legendary Hall of Famer himself, Gorilla Monsoon. So please, guys, sit back and relax while I talk you through everything to do with this Hall of Fame wrestling legend, wrestling icon, and his wrestling career, as well as his commentating career, and of course now his Will's Custom Figures very own action figure career. So sit back and relax and enjoy this video. Now, you might have seen at the start there was two dastardly managers from the same era that were trying to take all the limelight away from Gorilla on his big heyday. And I would just like to say thank you to my good friend Vin for working with me on these custom figures. What a great idea, great mind, and great custom figures that he's worked with me on, and I'm so happy with how they have turned out. I really hope you guys like them. Just going to try and get them all nice and central there we go, looking good. And what a set! Oh my god, it seems like weeks and weeks and weeks ago that this commission, we discussed doing this, but Vin and I, we had very clear sort of like guidelines and instructions and things and wants and asks and needs to get into these action figures, and I really think I've captured it, and I really hope that Vin thinks the same thing. I'm looking forward to getting them sent out to him. Look at these as a trifecta, as a triple threat. Could there be, like, maybe one more face on the Mount Rushmore for this era? Virgil, I'm sorry, it's not you, brother, it's not you. So here we go. I'm going to break down how I made him. As you can see, Gorilla Monsoon in all of his glory, looking badass. The final video in this trifecta, this triple threat review, and he's looking really cool. I would have liked to have added a microphone in there. We didn't agree on a specific microphone to add in. But as you can see, Gorilla in all of his glory. Now, this is using an Earthquake and Typhoon base. Don't think, or is it? Actually, no, it's not. It is using this very man as a base. Apologies, I'm lying to you. It is using the Big Boss Man. As you can see there, same legs, same body structure, same trousers. Apologies all. And you can see that the Big Boss Man figure, there is still quite a lot of differences, not too many similarities when you're trying to make a gorilla. Now, this Gorilla Monsoon, the head sculpt was actually, I'm pretty sure it's a Jax one. I've seen the Mattel one. I'm not as big a fan. Love the Mattel, but I don't like the Gorilla that you have done. This one actually came with a headset and lots of other accessories, but I just couldn't get them when I was shopping around on eBay. So I ended up just getting this awesome looking head, and I sculpted the glasses on because they also weren't available with the figure. But what a great head sculpt. The teeth, the mouth, the little paint applications that were on there originally. Of course, I've repainted the whole thing to get all the details on there. Now, as you can see, the difference from the Boss Man is there's no sleeves, so I've added the sleeves on using Super Sculpey Clay. Yeah. I've also used a scalpel then to cut around the sleeves, so you can see they are actually 3D. And loving how the light captures them. Little details, man. I love the fact that there's a little ring on this finger. Just something that I had to get added in. Really important to me to get added in. Now, of course, I had to add on the bow tie. Had to sculpt the add the head on there using clay and sculpt that onto there. I then sculpted the collar, bow tie down. You got the collar here from then the jacket, and of course the pockets. Got nice little, don't know if you can see there, but there's little buttons, they're glistening. And I even went to the extent of putting buttons underneath the sleeves. So I like how that's turned out. Now, for the last three figures in this sort of Manager WWF Glory Years set, man, like, firstly, why didn't they get their own figures? But you'll get sick of me saying it. Roll it like a rolling pin. Just get the clay, get it nice and hot. Super Sculpey Beige is the best, I find, because that tends to adhere to the plastic, to the Hasbro plastic that they used back in the day the best. Cook it in the oven, and I'll smooth it on here, but an awful lot of clay. Comparable with actually Mr. Fuji. The least was probably Jimmy Hart over here. It's quite a good base for that. But as you can see, Fuji, I had to do a lot of customizing on him, and an awful amount of clay went into that, but nearly as much went into doing this Gorilla Monsoon. Now, I'm going to move Big Boss Man out of the way. Thank you, Big Boss Man. Rest in peace to all of these absolute legends that are no longer with us. Thank God we've still got Jimmy from the South, but unfortunately Gorilla passed many moons ago, and thank God is immortalised in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to do a bit of a close-up so we can see some of the beautiful details. Okay, school photo, please, Gorilla. Let's just try and set that focus on that camera. Oh, is it working? Is it working? No, it isn't. I should probably pause it. Do you know what? I'm not going to pause it now. Hey! So cheese! Oh, that is a smile. So for anybody that doesn't know, Gorilla Monsoon had a amazing wrestling run as a professional wrestler. He main evented in Madison Square Garden, was the world champion, and then of course later in life became the voice of many people's childhood. So of course people are going to want them in the collection. Repainted all the hair, repainted obviously the glasses because I did those on there and built them. I didn't really touch the mouth much. It was a really nice paint job on that already. Just added some extra white to the teeth, and just wanted to make sure that these ears had the lovely glasses going over the top of it. And if I just move around the light, you should be able to see, like, look at that. Look at the detail on the face. Fair play to Jax, man. I think they are underrated as far as, that's quite scary from the light underneath, but from above, that's kind of how I remember him. Mattel get a lot of props as being the greatest wrestling toy line of all time. I don't know, though, because a lot of the retro stuff and even a lot of the Elite stuff leaves a little bit to the imagination. I think Jax was up there, man, especially with their face scan technology. I really hope you like all the details I put into this. An awful long time has went in just to make sure it really was as perfect as it could possibly be. And with all of these custom figures, I really do put my heart and soul into them because I want them to really capture the minds, the imagination of the people's homes that they're going to go and live in. And with the Jimmy Mouth from the South Heart, you can see on the back, like, look at that. If you haven't seen my video of him, I'll talk you through how I did that. And of course, with the Fuji, the evil one himself, Mr. Fuji, accompanied with his cool flag. This is one hell of a set of wrestling custom figures. And guys, if you want to set your own, if you just like this video, if you want to make your own ones or you want me to make them for you, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, Facebook, Instagram, or here on YouTube. It has been a pleasure getting to work on these for my friend Vin and just for you guys. If you enjoyed these videos, please give it a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. A couple of my figures are available. NWO Virgil making a nice little cameo appearance. Woo. Not on the Mount Rushmore, I'm sorry, but someone that could be on the Mount Rushmore of cruiserweights, Juventud Guerrera there in the background. And yeah, it wouldn't be a video without just a little comparison. Let's move you out of the way, Jimmy, with probably my favourite Hasbro wrestling figure of all time. Pretty bulky for a Hasbro wrestling figure, might I add, yeah? This is like a pretty hench Bret the Hitman Hart, but still, my video wouldn't be complete without using him in there. Guys, from Bret, from Jimmy, from Hoovy, from Virgil, from Fuge, and of course, none of that, the man himself, this is his special hour, from Gorilla Monsoon. It has been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios. Peace.